That is a live picture of the moon coming from the Orion spacecraft. Now, with so much war and tragedy dominating the headlines, let's try to wrap up this hour with something to feel good about. NASA has released the first images taken by the Artemis 2 astronauts in space. They captured these absolutely stunning views of the Earth. And now it's on to the moon. Yesterday, they cleared a huge hurdle by successfully conducting the translunar injection burn.
When we got done that burn, we just kind of looked at each other as a crew. We have been to the moon before in 1968 through 1972. It's been a long time since we've been back. And I got to tell you, there is nothing normal about this. Sending 4 humans 250,000 miles away is a Herculean effort, and we are now just realizing the gravity of that.
All right, joining me now is retired astronaut Commander Chris Hadfield. He's the first Canadian commander of the International Space Station and author of the space thriller novel Final Orbit. Commander Hadfield, thank you for being here. As someone who's been to space before, what has it been like for you to watch all of this history unfold, and what are you going to be watching for in the days ahead?
It's super exciting, Manu. That's a brand new rocket that no one has ever flown before, a brand new spaceship. And to see that burn you just mentioned, they were in orbit around the world, but that it was an old space shuttle motor, actually, that we recycled on board. It worked perfectly yesterday, got them going fast enough to break away from the Earth. And I'm looking forward to 2 things. One is them obviously safely coming back into the atmosphere. They'll be the fastest humans ever when they re-enter the atmosphere. So that's a lot of heat. But the thing I'm really looking forward to is the Earth gets smaller and smaller, the moon gets bigger and bigger, and they're going to skim right around the surface, come around the moon and come back and take some pictures that they've never seen and that we haven't seen for a long time. And I'm looking forward to all of that.
Can you talk to people about the significance of this mission? Because some people say, well, why are they doing this? Why are they spending so much time and effort to go around the moon? But what does it ultimately mean for the future of space exploration and to humanity?
Well, when I was born, no one had ever flown in space. This is all because of new technology that allows us to explore to a place we've never been before. It's like Antarctica 110 years ago. And initially you go explore it and people die just trying to get there and back. But then you realize, okay, the technology is getting better. We can now actually start settling there. And thousands of people live in Antarctica now, where it used to be impossible. And that's the stage we're at now with the moon. From Earth, space station, moon. And over the next generation, we will start to settle the moon, much as we have Antarctica, for science, for understanding, for human capability, but also eventually for business. And that's where we're alive right now.
How quickly do you think that could happen in the moon, to have that kind of, I guess, society, if you would, on the moon? And how quickly do you think, because the ultimate goal in a lot of ways is to go to Mars, whether humans can actually touch down on Mars, how quickly do you think humans could actually go to Mars?
I think it's really credible, especially with the new administrator of NASA, Jared Isaacman, that we will have people on the moon within 2 or 3 years. And they'll just be, like the first people showing up and unloading boxes and try to get things set up. It'll take, a bunch of flights, and we got to learn a bunch of things to get a permanent human settlement on the moon. But that's where we're headed. That's what's going to happen. And we've never been able to do that in the past. We could explore there, but not settle there. We didn't have the technology. And we need to develop that technology, get better at it so we can trust it, learn all the necessary lessons to cross the huge ocean in between us and Mars. Eventually we'll get there, but we're still, figuring it out one small step at a time.
And very quickly here, Commander, the astronauts are just about to wake up from a night of sleep. What's it like to sleep in space? You've worked in space. What's it like, and what's it like to work in space?
It's the best sleep ever. You can relax every muscle in your body. You don't have to roll over. Your shoulder doesn't get sore. You don't need a pillow. You just float into a sleeping bag, tie it to the corner so you don't float away, and then just relax everything and drift off to sleep. If there's anything that's going to start a space spa, it'll be the beauty of being able to sleep weightless. It's the best thing ever.
Oh, I could use a night of sleep like that. That sounds fantastic. Commander Hadfield, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your expertise. Really appreciate your time. And thanks for joining.
Go Artemis.